I see that you seem anxious today, Allison. Is there something that is bothering you?
Yes, I'm very nervous. I've had bad experiences in the past, and I'm sure how this appointment's going to go.
May I ask what happened last time that made you have a bad experience?
I feel that I get overcharged and stereotyped. I feel that I get bullied into treatments that are unnecessary. Nobody seems to ask me what I think. I'm never consulted.
Okay, can you tell me which treatment you felt that they did that was unnecessary?
Yeah, they took lots of x-rays and gave me that fluoride stuff. Ugh.
Okay, please can you elaborate as to why you thought they were unnecessary?
I don't want chemicals in my body like highly refined fluoride gels that you use here. I like all natural methods, and I've worked very hard to obtain an almost 100% all natural lifestyle. I don't want to get zapped with radiation, and I feel that the costs are way too high.
I hear your concerns with both of these treatments. I can promise that all the treatments I will perform we will have discussed and agreed upon together. I won't do anything without consulting you.
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate that.
I'm happy to work with you in this way. I heard that you are concerned about dental x-rays. I'd like to discuss more about dental x-rays. May I ask what information you have about dental x-rays?
Yeah, I've read studies that radiation causes cancer, and it stays inside of you and accumulates. You can never really cleanse your body of it.
Yes, you are correct with both of these statements. May I offer some information to elaborate on this?
Okay.
Just to give you an example, we measure radiation exposure in millisieverts. That's the unit that we use. The annual intake of background radiation in North America averages 3 millisieverts. That is radiation from sunshine, technology, etc. When you are exposed to dental radiation, you are in contact with only 0.004 millisieverts.
Oh, really? I never had it presented to me that way. But what if I don't need them? Like, what if there's nothing wrong with my teeth?
A benefit to take them now, when you think everything feels fine, is that we can only see what is happening clinically in between your teeth. The X-rays will show us if there's any signs of decay starting. We prefer to catch decay early and fix it before it becomes a much larger problem. Most decay when it starts doesn't hurt. Once it begins to hurt, it typically has compromised much more tooth structure and may need more invasive treatments to fix. Does this information give you any more comfort about having dental X-rays today?
Yeah, I feel better that the radiation isn't going to cause me any tissue damage. But I still feel that I'd rather not get them today.
I hear that you see yourself in a good overall health, that you want to achieve optimal oral health. Is that correct?
Yeah, I guess.
On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being most comfortable and 1 being uncomfortable, can you see how taking dental x-rays would be beneficial for obtaining optimal oral health?
Yeah, I do see that. So, I don't know. I'd still say I'm probably only at a 2, though.
I'm glad to hear you're at a 2, not a 0. Can you tell me why you are at a 2?
Yeah, I'm happy that radiation exposure is so low. I would have never thought it to be that low, but I still don't understand why you need to take them if you can't see anything wrong with my mouth, and I can't see anything wrong with my mouth.
Okay, I would love to explain that to you. As you can see in this picture, this is a mouth. Like you can see, this is a picture inside the mouth, and you can see any decay happening going on here. Like if there was any decay, you'll see there's black spots or an incision, like because the acid would have eaten into the tooth. So now I'm gonna show you, as you can see here in this in the X-ray of that photo, um, you can see there's some black spots and black spots inside the tooth and black spots um, the, on the sides of the tooth, which indicates bone loss. And you can see that on the enamel here, there's some darkening of the X-ray. So this indicates decay, and as opposed to where in the actual photo there was no decay. So can you see how early detection can be beneficial?
Yeah, I've never had an example presented to me that way. I really never thought about what happened underneath my gums. I just looked at my teeth and saw that they were white, and I figured that's all that matters.
I'm happy to hear that you understand the benefit of early detection. Now, on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being least comfortable, how comfortable are you on having x-rays taken today?
Well, I don't know. I would say I'm a 7. I'd like to know how many x rays you're going to take and how often you're going to take them.
I'd like to take 4 bite rings. Those show me the premolars and molars of your top and bottom teeth. 2 on the right side and 2 on the left side. Well, we will then analyze them together. Once we analyze them, we can determine how often we should retake them.
Okay, so 4 x rays. How much will they cost?
Let me take a look into your insurance coverage. It looks like your insurance covers them. There will be no charge to you.
Oh, really? Okay, well, I appreciate your efforts. Let's take those bite rings.
Radiation detected.
So now let's go over the findings of the x-rays. After examining your x-rays, I see that everything looks good. So no signs of cavities or bone loss.
Okay, well, I'm happy that it looks fine and it feels fine. And I feel comforted having evidence that there's nothing going on with my teeth.
Yes, this is great. Now that we have established that there's nothing going on, I recommend to have x-rays taken every couple of years, depending on whether or not there's anything of concern clinically.
Okay, well, now that I understand how x rays work and everything, and that there's low radiation, and that there's no cost to me, I guess I'm okay with that.
Now I want to discuss some fluoride options.
I don't want fluoride. Like I said earlier, I really don't want super refined chemicals going into my body,
May I briefly explain the benefits of fluoride at least?
if you must.
Okay, thank you, Alison. Fluoride remineralizes your enamel by replacing some of the calcium, making it more resistant and less likely to get a cavity. However, because you live on an acreage and you use well water that has naturally occurring fluoride and you don't have any caries risk factors, I would place you at a low caries risk, which means you are at a low risk to get cavities. So you don't necessarily need fluoride treatment. There are some natural alternatives. Would you like to hear about them?
Yes, I'd love to. Fluoride sounds like it's been beneficial to my healthy mouth through all my well water, so if there are more natural alternatives, that would be even better.
I'm glad to see that you're excited about incorporating fluoride into your optimal natural health regimen.
Me too.
Do you drink tea?
Yes, I do. I love it all the time. It's high in antioxidants, so I always drink it.
Well, brewed tea actually has 3 parts per million of fluoride.
No way.
Yeah, raw tea leaves and tea tree oil have have even more, up to 400 parts per million.
Well, who would have thought? I appreciate that you did not pressure me into getting the fluoride treatment, like all the other hygienists I've seen.
Well, we agreed at the beginning that we would not do any procedures that you were not comfortable with and did not agree upon. We discussed the benefits of dental x-rays for early detection, and I'm glad you feel comfortable about them now, and I appreciate that you allowed me to explain the benefits of fluoride and work with me to create an alternative care plan.
Well, this has definitely been a much better experience than I've had in the past, and your communication skills were just phenomenal.
I'm glad I was able to provide a better experience for you. Here's a pamphlet that lists some more ways to obtain natural fluoride. I hope this helps you. Do you have any questions for me?
No, that's awesome. I'll go home and read this. Thank you so much.
Okay, sounds good. I will see you in a later. I will see you in a year.
Okay, thanks so much, Bryce.
You're welcome.
Cool. Oh, did I not press it?